Alright guys, let me show you how we'll install today this e-commerce HubSpot shop directly on your portal. So the shop will include the shop, product listing, products, single product, external product, variable products. Once we do that, we'll have shopping cart, checkout, and all functions related to the fully functional e-commerce HubSpot shop, e-commerce shop. But before we do that, let me first to explain a minimal requirement for this installation, for this shop. You must have at least a Marketing Pro plan, HubSpot Content Pro plan, and availability to install a child team. Keep in mind that HubSpot Content Pro plan has a limited of 10 child per portal. So if, let's assume if you have 10 child teams already installed, you have to remove one. So otherwise it will not be possible to install this application and to install the child team for the shop. So yeah. And let me also to clarify how the process will look like. In the first step, we will install the GrowBig Shop application. In the second step, we will set up all pages. In the third step, we'll configure shop settings. And in the fourth step, we'll connect payment with Stripe. The fifth step, we'll customize the shop. I will show how to add new products, how to add single product, how to add external, how to add variable products. Then I will show how to translate the shop. And in the last step, I will clarify all possibilities of the GrowBig Shop solution. Right now, let's install the GrowBig Shop application. So here's my HubSpot portal. So, but first thing, we have to install the GrowBig free theme if you still don't have it. So let's go and quickly do that. Okay. GrowBig. Okay. Let's do that. Let's quickly install the GrowBig free theme. The theme has been installed. So what do we do next? Next, we have to install GrowBig Shop application. URL is here. Just let's open this URL. We'll select our portal. Now let's connect application. Now it will redirect us back to HubSpot. Let's select our portal where we just installed it. Okay, and now what is next step? Now we have to follow 4 steps in the GrowBig Shop application settings. Let's navigate to the settings. Here are our connected application, and here's our GrowBig Shop application. Let's open it, and here are all our general settings. So we will have to proceed all the steps now. So step number 1, this one, we have to create database, pipeline, and properties. Once we proceed the step, we have to wait for 15 seconds, then check the status. Status we can check right here. Okay, now installation hasn't started yet. So let's do the first step. Right? If you see some messages similar to this one, some notification, this is absolutely okay. We can skip this one. This notification, they are more related to some timeout issues related to the portal. So we should not think about this. This is absolutely normal. So after 15 seconds, we can already check the status. As we can see, first step has been completed. Now we're doing step number 2. We're doing the same way. I click to install. And with this step, we will install templates, modules to design manager. Again, we see this message, this notification here. Just skip it. Let's wait 15 seconds. And we can check the status that everything was installed correctly. Now let's already check the status. Second step we have also completed. Now, let me double check. Now we have to make sure that the GrowBig Shop child theme is connected to the GrowBig free theme. How do we do that? We just have to navigate to Design Manager. And here, we navigate to the child theme JSON file. And here we must be sure that we have here GrowBig free. Let's assume if you're using the paid version, here should be the paid version. But as we use now for this demo free version, we must to have here GrowBig free theme. Okay, so what is next step? Next step is to make sure you have footer set in the ML settings. Most likely, if you using for the long time HubSpot portal, all the settings you already have. But if you don't, we have to navigate to the marketing, emails, and here we must set footer for email. Let's edit. I will do XYZ location here, XYZ company, XYZ treat. It's my hometown, state, and let's save all changes. Okay, what is next step? Next step, we have to proceed step number 3. Let me refresh just this page. Okay, now step number 3, let's create marketing email and workflow. We just do the same way. We have to click to the create and wait for 15 seconds. This we can skip. Let's do that. Okay. And soon we can already check the status. Let's do that. Still not completed. Let's wait a little bit more. Sometimes we need to do 2 times, and sometimes maybe we have to repeat 3 times. So if after first time you will see in the status after 15 minutes it wasn't completed, so just wait 15 seconds and repeat the process. Now let's double check the status again. Okay, now after 50 seconds it wasn't completed. Now let's repeat the process. Create. And let's wait 15 seconds. All right. Now let's check the status. Okay. Everything is okay. Now we have to complete step number 4. Here's the 3, but we have to complete step number 4. Step number 4, we'll do the same. I click import. All right, now let's already check the status. Okay, step number 4 also has been completed. All steps are completed. Everything is all right. So we have finished, we have completed this step, this phase. Right, now step number 2, set up shop pages. So first we have to create the cart page. let's navigate to design to website pages. And here we will create a new page. I will give it name cart. Create. Here we will select, here we already have GrowBig free theme, but we have to select here GrowBig Shop child. I will activate the theme, and here we have to find the cart template. Here it is. Select this template. Once we do that, let's just, everything here is all right, but let's double check what is next. We have here this notification here. I highly recommend, if you unfamiliar how to use the GrowBig theme, I highly recommend to watch this YouTube tutorial to get know how to work with the GrowBig theme. I will not explain in this tutorial how to do that. So you can also have access to this tutorial here, to the complete guidance on how to customize and use the theme. I will not do that. I will just, in the theme settings, skip now this notification. I will go to the theme settings and I will disable this notification because we don't need now. Let's save and publish changes. And now let's proceed with the next step. What's next step? Next step, I have to publish this page. I will create the page. You can give any slug you want. I will just keep it cart here. And now let's publish the page. Okay, let's wait. Now we can close this and let's go back to the website pages. So what is next step? We have to create checkout page. I will close this preview website for now. And now let's create checkout page. We're doing very similar way. Checkout. Let's find checkout template. Select it. All right. Here we have to create also a form for this checkout page. We have to navigate to the model, and here let's create a new form for this checkout page. I will give it a name, just checkout form. You can give any name you like. We don't need to add any fields here. Just leave one email field here. Make sure that this checkout form is selected here. Apply all changes, and we are ready to publish the page. Checkout. All right. Now let's skip, close it, and let's publish the page. All right, everything seems like all right. And now let's come back to website pages. Okay, 2 pages are published. And now let's create the primary shop page with a product listing page. Okay, let's create a new page, shop, create page. Now here we have to select correct template, shop listing, this one, select it. And now we have to do a couple other steps here. So first we have to navigate to general settings. Let's scroll down, and here we have to select dynamic pages. We have to select products HubDB table here. This one. We have, okay, let's scroll up, and also here we have to add all settings for the page. And we already can see our products here. Now all we have to do is just publish the page. Okay, now let's close this. Let's come back to website pages. What is next step? Next step is we have to create categories for our Let's create new page, categories, create. Now let's select correct template, this one. All right. And we do the same way. We need to go to the general settings. We have to select dynamic pages, category table, HubDB table. After that, let's give it a name. Let's just, here we can use any Slack we want here. We can use, for example, Shopcat. No, you can use any Slack you like here. Let's close. Let's publish. We already can see our categories, 4 categories available in a HubDB table. Let's close. Let's exit. And now we have to create order page. Let's create order, create page. Now let's select the template, order, select, template. Okay. Here we have to select also HubDB table, but only for orders. Oops, I missed the settings. Order, order. Skip, and let's publish page. Okay, so what is the next step? Now we can activate, we have to activate a shopping cart in the header. For this we just navigate to the header module, and next step, let's navigate to navigation. Here we will activate this settings. And also here we have to select our cart page in the header. Let me show you. We now have here additional settings. And now here we have to select cart here. Okay, apply changes. And now let's publish our header with changes. Okay, and now we can update everything. And we already can see that we have already here shopping cart. So now let's exit. All right, now let's do the step number 3. We need to configure shop settings. For this, we have to navigate to the HubDB config table. Where is it? Here is this table. And we also have to open website pages for this example, because we have to copy. Let me just explain. I will do organize a little bit here. So what we can do here in this table, we have to basically here are all settings for our shop. So here replace this email with your email, and here we have to replace these settings with our URLs. So our shop URL is, we have system domain here. So we do basically the same way, just replace my live domain with this, with your URL for this shop page. Basically, we're just replacing all these pages now. You will have your own system domain here, so you do absolutely the same way. Replace. Oops. Yes. Let's replace now checkout page. Checkout page. Right. And now the last one, the cart. And so you will have your own domain here. The shop also, here we can set our currency, all currencies that HubSpot portal supports, available here. I will use for our demo, I will use euro. These settings are still not available. This function will be available in the future. So we can skip this now for now. Here is an option to set taxes, percentage of the taxes. Here we can, here are settings to have taxes inclusive or exclusive. And here is a label for the taxes. Just, let's just also change this on 20%. In your country, you have your own taxes, so apply your own settings. Once we're done with that, let's just publish all changes. And we basically have completed this step. Now we have to activate programmable email for the thank you email. Let's now navigate to Design Manager. And in the child theme, we have to find this model. And here we have to activate this programmable email, agree with these terms, and republish with all changes. Once we're done with that, we have to navigate to email and set this module we just activated. Yes, this module we have to set now in emails. Let's go to emails. We already have here a new email application has created this email already. Just let's go to this email. Let's edit. Here's the space missing module. Just let's find this module here and we will drop it, drag and drop it here. This one we can remove. Here we have to set also euro currency. And let's update all changes. Okay, once everything is done, once we save it with a programmable email, this email we saved with a programmable model, we will most likely have notification from the HubSpot. HubSpot will flag this email for the review. We should receive some notification similar to this one very soon. Sometimes it takes some time. I still don't see this notification, but soon it will appear here. When it will, yeah, it's already here. Yeah, we have similar notification here. And this module is not available. This email is not available now. So here is written that it will take roughly 48 hours, but it will not happen. It will take I don't know 5-10 minutes to be reviewed. So skip the step. Everything will be alright after 5-10 minutes. So now we can go and proceed to the next step. Next step is a workflow. Here we need to assign the form we created earlier for the checkout page. Now let's go to the workflow. Here we already have GrowBig order workflow. Application has created this workflow. And here we just have to select, change the criteria. We have to select previously created form. We previously created this checkout form for our checkout page. We just have to select this form here. Once we're done, everything is right. Click Save All Changes, and everything should be alright. So what's the next step? Now shortly I will explain how this workflow works. Basically, once we will submit the form on the checkout page, all the data will go to this custom action. This custom action the server will process all the data related to the e-commerce, to the order. Once the order is processed, the this thank you email will be sent to the customer. The thank you email, if we will navigate to this thank you email, we just created this thank you email includes this our module, programmable module with a table and order details. Okay, now what is the next step? Next step is to set up HubSpot portal currency to match our shop settings. Let me to explain. Now we can close this, and now let's come back to portal settings. Previously, we set in our shop settings that we want our shop to be in euro. If most likely some users have portal only with American dollars. So in this case, if we want to use one of the currency, we just have to select this currency here as additional currency. So let's just, our shop has euro, our default portal has a USD dollars, so we have to select euro currency here, otherwise the application will not work. Just once we will select this currency here, we don't have to set this as a company currency. We just need to be sure that this currency is set here. It's all we have to do. Okay, next step. Now we can try already to process the order without payment. Let's do that. We will navigate to the shop. Let's open the shop. Where's the shop? Here's the shop. All right. And now we can add already some products. Let's add these few products. So, yeah, let me just to process the order. I will add a couple products to our shopping cart. We can here increase quantity, update if we need, remove if we need, and here we can also select shipping methods. And now let's proceed to checkout. Here now let's fill the form, billing details. Just I will use this, what I have. Okay, we can set shipping confirmation separately. I will not do that. XYZ notes. I will just, for this example, add some additional notes. Here we can change shipping method. And now let's proceed the order. Now let me to open my email address. Okay. The order, look, the order has been already submitted. This email will receive admin of the portal once the user will submit the order. Also, yeah, we already the order has been submitted and it has already pending status. Also, the user will receive. Let me just refresh. I don't see one. I have figured out why we're not receiving the order. It's still because this email still in the reviewing process. That's why we're still not receiving this email here. But once it will be reviewed, you will receive some also email similar to this one with all order details. And here we can navigate to order details. Yeah. So roughly I have explained what email confirmation you will receive once you proceed. Once the order is proceed, you will receive all these confirmation emails. So what is how does it look like in the back end in HubDB? How order details look like in HubDB? Let's discuss this. Let's navigate to HubDB. Once the order is submitted, the new row will be created here. And now we can see that this order has a pending status. Here are all information about order, all order details, billing address, shipping address, when the order has been created, URL of the order. It's this page, and all other details related to the order ID. The payment type is none, because we're now testing this order without payment, because some of the user maybe will not want to connect to the payment. They will want that sales managers will contact directly or to the customer. So the order will look something for the customer like that. And then already sales people can contact already directly and proceed to the next step with the customer. Also, let's look how the deal and invoice look. When the order is placed, a new deal will be created in HubSpot. It will look this way. Deal stage open, amount of the deal. Let's click to the, here are all details about the order. Here's the stage. Here we have invoice related to this deal. We can access to this invoice here, or we can go directly to invoices and to access to this invoice here. So this is how the order look like in a HubSpot portal without payment. Right, now let's connect the payment with the Stripe. So first we have to navigate to the HubDB payment table. And here we have only just two rows. First row, payment type. We have only two options at this moment, Stripe and none. Let's replace none with a Stripe. And here we have to, and here we have to input our Stripe API key. Let me organize here. Now this is just a placeholder here. So now we have to go to the Stripe and create new restricted API key for our HubSpot portal. Let's do that. So here's my Stripe dashboard. Let's now create restricted key. For this, first we have to navigate to the test mode, because we want first to test our Stripe account in the test mode. Once we're confident everything works well, we can after switch from the test mode to the paid, to the live account. So let's go to the test mode. Here in the test mode, just let's find where to create new API key. And here just navigate to create restricted new API key. Here we have to select provide key to another website. Give any name you like. I will just give GrowBig Shop. You can give it name, any name you like. And here you can basically also add any URL. I will add my own lpdteams.com. And now we can create a new key. Here's my new key. I just created earlier, just right now. Now we just have to copy this one. And now let's go and paste this key into our payment table. Okay. Now we have to just publish all settings. Once we publish the settings, we now already can test the shop, but only with a Stripe. Now we don't need this anymore. I'll close this tab. Now let's go and test the shop with the Stripe. I will navigate to the shop. Now shop is already connected to the Stripe. And now just let's add a few items. Let's go to the shopping cart. Let's just update. Let's just change the shipping method. And let's proceed the same step. The country, we can use another shipping information here. And now let's I will add just XYZ nodes. Now let's select just another shipping method. And let me just double check. Earlier, our email still didn't work because it was in the review. Let's just look. It looks like it works now. We have here. Everything looks fine. And it means once we proceed this order, everything should be all right. First, the admin of the shop will receive, of the portal will receive order. I showed this how the order looks earlier, and user of the shop will receive thank you email. Okay, now let's proceed the order with the payment. It usually takes between 15-10 seconds. So, all right. Let's see. Okay. Now we were redirected directly to the payment, to the Stripe payment, to the Stripe payment session. Let's take a look to our emails. Let me just refresh here everything. If we will navigate to the email, the admin will receive order details, and the user will receive a thank you email similar to this one. Here we also can get access to the order page, or we can pay here directly. Once we will click to this pay order, it will redirect us to the Stripe page. Now let's proceed the payment. Right. For the test mode, use this credit card. You can use any information here for this all other details. But for the credit card, in the test mode, you have to use this credit card. Okay, and now let's pay the order. And now the order should be processed. And once it's processed, it will redirect us to the order page. And here we have information that order has been paid. Here all information about the order. And if we navigate to the deal, let's first navigate to HubDB orders. We can see that here's our second row, our second order processed with a Stripe. Here's the payment Stripe. Here are order details. Here's the URL of the order. Here's the Stripe payment session. Here are all details about this order. And if we navigate to deals, here we have the deal. It has a one stage. Everything is fine here. Once we click to this deal, it will take us to the deal. Here's all information about the deal. And here we also can get access to our invoice. It's already paid. And the same way we can access to this invoice here. So what is the next step? Next step, we can also, once the order is processed, once the invoice is created, this one, we can use this invoice as a trigger, for example, to create a new workflow. For example, we can create new workflow with a trigger that invoice is paid, and this trigger will send to the user, for example, email to download an invoice, or maybe any other information related to the order, or you can build any other workflows, what is essential for your business based on these triggers. All right, now let's customize the shop. We will create a single product, external product, variable products. I will also show here how to add new category, and I will show how to customize the shipping methods and how to add also a new shipping method. All right, now let's navigate to HubDB and to products. Here are all products our current shop has. Let's open the shop. Now we have all these products. They are all here now. Here are all details about the products. So now I'll explain how to use all this information. Okay, now let's create a new row, new product. Single. It will have this flag. Add today's data. Single product. Let's add the cost. It will be $19.99. It is sale price $14.99. I will add a picture. Let's select this picture. Here we can add our content. Here we can add our description. Here we can add SKU. Here we can add SKU or XYZ. Let's go right. XYZ. Inventory. Some information about inventory. You can add inventory here. Once the order is placed, for example, if I would place the order for this item, in this order will be 5 items, and this order will be placed, inventory will reduce here in this product database. Now here we have to select product types. We have a single one. Here we don't need to add anything because this rows for variable products, this columns for variable products, this columns for external products. Here we have to select visible. We also can add products, but make them hidden on the front of the shop, on the front page of the shop. Basically, this function we need when we will create rows for variable products. Okay, here we can also add additional information. And here we can select categories. For example, our categories, our shop has already categories, and this category, our shop already has categories. 4 categories are showed earlier, so now we can select these categories also here. I will show later how to add categories also. Okay, we have created this product, and now we just publish it. And now let's refresh the shop, and it will appear here. Yeah, here's our product. Here's our product, and now we already can add this product into the cart. Okay, so we have created single product. Now let's create external product. Okay, external. I will do $14.99. I will select the same image, content, description, another SKU. Let's do like that. Inventory we don't need to add because this is external product. Here we have external to select. Here we don't need to select anything. Here we should select external URL for the button. Let's use the same, this one. Here, just external button text. Purchase now. Here is additional information. And now we can publish this product also. Now let's come back to our primary shop page. And we have already this external product here. Once we click to this product, we have all information about the product here. Yeah. Okay. Now let's create variable product. So let's create a new row, variable product. Okay. Variable product, days data, variable product. Here we don't need to add any information because this product is like a root of variants. So here we don't need to add any information related to the pricing, but we have to add image here, and we have to add here the content. The content description. Here we don't need to add SKU because SKU variants will have their own SKUs. Okay, inventory we also don't need to add here. Here we have to select variable. Here we don't need to select anything. Here we have to select visible. Here we can add additional information. Right? Additional information. Info. Right? We have created variable product, and now let's save these changes, and now let's create variants for this variable product. New row, variable product XYZ. Okay, variable product XYZ, and here we already can set our price, $199, $599, product. Here we don't need to add any content because our primary variable product will use this data for content, description, and additional information. So these fields we can skip, but here we have to add SKU. Let's do this way, S, X, Y, Z, like that. We will do like that. And here we have to add inventory. Oh, let's do 10. And here we have to select single. And here we should use height because we don't want this variant to be visible on the front page of the shop. We don't want variant to be visible here. Okay, hidden. This field we don't need to fill. And now we have added one of the variant, and now let's create second variant. I will just clone this variant, and I will do some minor changes here. ABC. One more thing I have missed here to add. Before we must to add for the first variant. I didn't add here variable name. Here this is very important. Here I will just use product XYZ. Now I will come back to second variant. Second variant name variable product ABC. I will replace here everywhere this. Here I will change the cost. I will do, let's do 17, just $17.99. I will remove sale price. Here we don't need to add content. We have already image here. Here we don't need to add description. Here we need to change SKU, and here we can change inventory. Just doesn't matter. Here is single. Here is a variable name, very important. Product ABC. Here is a hidden. Everything is all right. Now we just have to publish all changes. And now we have to add these two products, two variants, into our main primary root variant product. Now, how do we do that? Just let me to refresh the page because sometimes it doesn't work. And now once we refresh the page, we can select these two products here. Let's find them. Variable product ABC, variable product XYZ. Once we made that, just publish changes. And now we can refresh the page. And now we have variable product here. Okay. Once we navigate to this product, we have two variants here. This one and this one. And we can add them into the cart. Once we add them into the cart, we can see here that a variable product, and here's the variant of the variable product. Here's the SKU of this variable product, and everything works as it should be. Okay, basically I have showed now how to add all these products. Now let me quickly also show you how to add category, and after I will show how to customize the shipping methods. Okay, let's add category. Categories are here. It's very simple. Just add new row, XYZ category. Here we just have to add all this information if we want. And here select image. Here publish the page. Once we do that, now we can navigate to our category. Okay, let's do that. And here we have our category just created. The category which we just created. If we click to the single, we can have here some products already. Okay, so I hope everything is pretty straightforward with the categories and products. Now let's speak quickly also about how to add shipping methods. The same way, we just create new row. We will give any name we will like to this shipping method, XYZ method, description, $15.99, the cost, and for every additional product, $1 or €1. And after that, we can publish all changes. And if we will navigate to shopping cart, I refresh the page. No, it still doesn't work. Let's just do it this way. Maybe it will work like that. This new shipping method should appear. No, it will take some time to appear on the front page. So, okay, so we have added the shipping method here. We can also, the same way, customize all the shipping methods or remove them if we don't need them. So we can easily remove all the shipping methods. If we want to translate the shop, we just have to navigate to the website pages. Let's translate the shop. I want to mention that the shop already has a translation. GrowBig Shop application, it already has a translation for the in German, French, Italian, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish, Danish, Finnish, and Norwegian. But if your language is not included, it's very easy to add, and I can give this guidance if you need this information. Just you have to contact me all directly. Okay, now how do we translate the shop? We just navigate to the general settings of the page, and here we just select the page as a language we want. Let's just this example I will use Finnish. Once I applied this Finnish language here, you can see already that we have already all texts are already translated for this particular page. Just update the page, and the shop will be in Finnish. Let's open the shop. And product page is also translated already. Okay, I have shown how to add the translation. All right, now let's quickly to discuss in the 7 steps possibilities of the GrowBig Shop solution and what options front end and back end offers. At this moment, GrowBig Shop offers only these templates. I showed you already earlier. But in the future, I also will add new templates with some improvements, with the new layouts. But we also can build for this shop custom templates and models. So if the customer maybe needs some custom shop, front shop, or some layouts with some specific requirements, everything is possible to do. Or maybe customer want to customize this default order templates, we can also do that. So everything is possible. We can build custom models for this GrowBig Shop application. Now also, let's speak about backend. Backend, GrowBig Shop is like a foundation environment. This foundation environment has all this default function I showed you today earlier. I showed you the process, how the order look like, how the process look like, how the deal is created, how is the invoice is created, how after we can utilize workflows to build custom workflows. But we also can customize every portal with some specific requirements. Let's assume that one portal wants custom integration with some third-party API, and maybe another portal, another customer wants some custom payment solution. Maybe they have some very specific payment solution that has API, so we can also take this custom payment solution and also integrate into this GrowBig Shop. So every portal can have also specific customization. So what I want to say, basically, this solution offers very very flexible and offers very high customizability, and everything is possible to customize. And yeah, it's just what customers needs are, and we can build whatever customer want. Now let's shortly also speak about the pricing model. The pricing model is a subscription-based will be. The default solution, this one, without any custom development, without any custom templates, custom modules, will cost $39 per month. For European users, will be 39 euro per month. And custom solution, it will be all the specific solution. We need to discuss this specifically with every client. Basically, this is all information I wanted to provide you today. I think now beta testers can easily implement and try everything how they want, what they want, try to use this application, try to use the GrowBig free theme with this application. And this is how I think we can build and use this e-commerce solution for HubSpot portals. And this is how we will avoid WooCommerce and Shopify in the future. Thank you for now. Thank you for watching today. And if you have any question, you can contact me directly.